back to a jog. And one more time, a fast 5. Faster doesn't mean louder, okay? So just pump those elbows, pump those feet. 5, 4, 3, stay tall. 1, and relax, good. All right, bring those feet down. Let's bring those shoulders up and down, up. Inhale up, exhale as you relax those shoulders. 3, 2 more. Good bit of shoulder work today, just keeping it stabilized for all those tricep exercises. All right, let's push those shoulders forward, bring them up and over, squeeze them back, down and forward, up and over, and down. One more time, all the way forward, stretch your upper back, roll them up high, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let's change direction now, slowly. This is not fast, this is about trying to get into those hard to reach corners that the shoulders just don't want to push into. Take your time on those. One more. Cool, let's get those hands out. Slight bend in your elbows, we're going to push back, get that gentle stretch, chest to shoulder. Cool, gentle stretch. Those hands want to drop down, we're going to keep them head, shoulder height. 2 more, and then we're going to wrap them over and under. So over, under. Loose limbs, so the weight of your arms are actually carrying your shoulder blades away from each other and squeezing them together. 2 more, over, under. 1 more, over, under. Very good, all right. Hands down, bend your elbows fully. Thumbs to shoulders or close to it, then send your elbows up and swing those straight arms back. So as you're going up, you're getting a tricep stretch. As your wrist straightens out your arm, getting that tricep, bicep I mean. All right, 3 more. Gentle stretch, in and out of it. 1 more. Cool, all right, from here, stepping it back, heel to the floor. Loosen up your quad, your ankle and your calf muscles by pushing your heel to the floor. Make sure that back foot faces forward. It wants to turn off to the side sometimes. 3, but then you miss your stretch. 2 more. Might be able to step back further now than the first one. 1. Cool, keep those feet on the ground this time and push those heels all the way up. Now we're going to play a card game today, so black equals a plank, a 1-minute plank, and red equals 1 minute of mountain climbers or high knees. Okay, we'll get into that in just a second. All right, let's get those knees up high. Power, stretching out. Bonus points if your calves are involved by lifting your heels right up off the floor. Stay tall, don't crunch forward to that knee. 2 more, up and up. Very good, all right, bring those feet close together. Tighten up that core for good balance and swing that straight leg or almost straight leg out to your hands. It's okay if you give a little bend, but we're looking for a gentle stretch in the back of your upper leg. I like to reach for the opposite hand, gives me balance, gives me a target. 3 more. Now with all these stretches, the same effort, they will move more as you're loosening up, which is good. Last one. Very good, very good. All right, you guys take a sip of water and keep jogging. I'm going to... 40 seconds of bicep curls, 40 seconds of crunches, starting in 15 seconds. Band is under the arch, so it cannot escape. 5, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Slight bend in those knees, core engaged. Of course you can use these with the dumbbells too, but this is a band class, so straighten those arms but don't let them lock. A little bit of braking action on the way down. Thank you all for joining us on a Monday morning, Monday afternoon for some of you, one of you, extra early for 2 of you. 5 seconds. Crunches are next. Alright, take it to the floor, shoulders up and down. Shoulders up and down. Bend your knees, feet are flat on the ground. We have 20 seconds left. Little exhales as you leave, gets the diaphragm out of the way, allows you to crunch a little bit easier. Definitely support that head if you want to. Try to keep those elbows straight if you're not using them to support your head. And break, 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 break. Alright, 20 seconds to get set up. Take a sip of water. Five, four, round 2 of 3, and go for it. Band is under the arch of my foot. Typically wider feet gives you less band to play with, so you can challenge it more. As you need to, then edge your feet closer together. That's the beautiful thing about bands. You can make it a little bit easier, a little bit tougher, very quickly, very easily. Whew. Purple get tough quick. 10 seconds. Slight bend your knees, keep that core engaged. Whoa, make sure it doesn't escape. 2, 1, crunches, up, down, up, down. Quick but safe transition. Support that head as you need to. It's normal to get a little bit of tension in the neck muscles, the side of your neck here. That's normal, everybody has it. Sometimes it can be a bit more uncomfortable and you can support that head. Just don't use that hand for lifting your neck forward, okay? I want this to stem from your core, upper abs, pulling your chest forward and up, lifting your shoulders off the ground. Break. 2 down, 1 to go. Bicep curls. Take a sip. Five seconds. Again, ensure that band is underneath your arch of your foot so it can't escape on you, and go. Final round now. Don't let the band or those dumbbells win. Straighten your arm, but don't lock them. Corset engaged. Be tall, but with a slight bend in your knees. As your arms get tired, there's a tendency to help by rocking your hips. Don't rock your hips. Halfway. We got 10 seconds. And switch it down. Safely get down on the ground. Crunches. Bend your knees, feet flat. It's not a head bob. No pigeon necking or chicken bobbing the head forward. Support your head. If you need to, reach straight up. Don't reach for the sky near over your feet. Reach over your shoulders, straight up. Don't just fall back either. It's fast, but it is a little bit controlled. Feel that in the center, upper abs, little exhales, little closes. So close, keep going. And break. First pair done, well done. All right. All right, bend those arms and straighten them for your biceps, triceps. Alright guys, take a drink or keep jogging. Just keep that heart rate up if you're cooling down. Keep jogging. Our next 2 exercises are going to be the triceps. So it can be a kickback Or you can cross the band over, make it tougher, kick back, keep your core engaged, keep your elbows against your body so they don't start moving up and down. It's just straighten your arm and bend them. Otherwise, kneeling, having the feet, the band underneath your ankles and up and down. You got lots of options here. If you have an anchor, position it up high, stretch it down and up. Second exercise is going to be a squat hold, so you can keep your movement, but get some blood down to your quads right now by doing this. So you're going to hold that squat, hinging at the hip, back stays straight, punch, elbows out and back. Core is going to be engaged to stop your rocking, okay? And from here, don't lock your elbows, but it is fast. And the faster your elbows move, the more your legs will burn, okay? I'm going to use the handles underneath my legs. So I just basically have it resting on my shin and I kneel down. And the band is stuck there now, okay? Up and down. Alright, we're going to get started in about 20 seconds. Just position it there. Kneel down gently. 3, 2, 1. Elbows high, core engaged. Straighten your arms up, drop them down. My toes stay on the ground, making sure that band cannot escape, okay? If this is uncomfortable for you, show you the other option again during the break. Try not to let your elbows go out to the side, okay? I am straightening my arms up, dropping them back, pushing my hands over my elbows, dropping them back down, okay? They go out a little bit, but try and keep them close to your ears, core engaged. If it's too tough, single arm, one up, other one. 10 seconds to go. Squat hold then. Don't let the band snap. When it's time to finish, don't just let the handle go. Alright, transition, elbows down, band down, step away from the band, squat down. Try and get those thighs parallel, elbows moving. There's going to be a little bounce, a little rock here. Makes the squat hold a little tougher. That's okay. Faster you move those elbows, the more your legs burn. Stay tall, don't look at the ground here. If there's a mirror in front of you, you'll be able to see your t-shirt. Don't go down here. Sometimes the quads burn so much your hips start creeping up, but you keep your head down thinking you haven't moved. Just watch out for that. Body loves to cheat, loves to help out. 3, 2, that one's gonna get tougher near the end now. You're gonna feel it a little sooner each time. So if you don't want that kneeling one, step over the center of the band, grab the band, and just straighten your arms. Keep your elbows pinned to your body. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those elbows pinned to your body. It's not an arm swing, it's from elbows to wrist, straightening them. Keep your core solid. If your lower back doesn't like this, you can step forward with under the front foot, put the band under the arch. My quads are sore in this position now from the second exercise. Keep your back tall and long, 10 seconds. 5. Alright, transition. Whew. Elbows pumping out and back, sitting low. If you need to, you can stand up and do a few kickbacks just to take some tension off those quads. Don't do it too often though. "12 seconds, come on. Quads can do this, they're burning. Don't lock your elbows. Elbows back, all the way back, not just wrists up and down. Elbows forward, back, and break. Cool, one more time. Cool, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Elbows up. Straighten your arms. Control them back down. If your knees don't like this, you can pad up roll up your towel, put your knees on them. But there's always other options. Don't hurt your knee just to get a good tricep exercise. There's so many other options. Right now the band wants to snap my hands back. Put the brakes on, that's where your strength gains happen. Go single arm if you need to. Are you tall from head to knees? 5 seconds. Don't let those elbows go out to the side. And transition. Last time. Plant those feet down. Pump those elbows. Start slow. And then make them faster. That rocking makes it burn a little bit more. Don't do wrists up and down, that's too small a movement. I want big muscle groups working up here, taking away your oxygen from your quads. 5 seconds, pump them, don't lock them. And break. Well done, well done. Heel backs for those quads. And lots of options on those push-ups too. 40 seconds, begins in 10. I'm going to do the seated ones. Band under the arch. Cross those hands over. 2, 1, go. Long arms. So it should be easy here. And do keep a little bit of tension. You don't have to go all the way back if you lose tension on the band. It should be difficult. Level with your shoulder. Point those toes away. Now this is a little easier than the bent over option. The bent over option, there's so much more going on, keeping your back long and tall. This is easier to keep your back long and tall. Keep your core engaged. A little pause. Now doing the fly, you're much weaker doing the fly than doing the bent elbow one. Okay, so if it's getting too tough, you just can't control it. Alright, push-ups then. Bend your elbows, straighten them. If you're using your dumbbells, lying on your back, bend those knees so your feet are flat on the ground. Fingers press into the floor, core solid. Exhale as you straighten your arms, whatever version you're doing. You know, also have those bands around your back, under your shoulders. Keep your head in line. We have 10 seconds left. This is a moving plank, so you can definitely have a long plank on the way down. Bend your knees to come back up as you want. Break. Very good. You also have the option of wall push-ups, elevated push-ups. I love using the stairs for the elevated push-ups because you can choose how tough you want it to be. 5 seconds to your fly. Turn it into a row as you need to. 2, 1, go. Toes pointed away if you're doing seated option. Core engaged, you're tall from hip to head. Slight bend in your elbow. The more you bend your elbow then, the easier it's going to get. If you need to, if you're fading. Very small movement, but it's time under tension. Don't let the band snap back. I'm probably going to do rows on my last round. That's okay. This is your workout. If your band's too easy, shorten it up. 5 seconds to the tricep exercise, push chest exercise, and switch. Bend your elbows and straighten them. If you're doing the push-ups, try and make sure your elbows are not flaying out too far wider than your hands. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3. Break. Whew, very good. Take a sip of water. One more round of those. So if your fly is getting a little uncontrolled, turn it into a row. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Toes pointed away so the band cannot escape. Keeping those elbows high, even if you bend those elbows, still targeting very similar muscle group. Core is solid. If you're doing the bent over option, you can step forward, bend that front leg and lean over it. It does take a lot of pressure off your lower back, off your corset. If you feel like you can't keep it engaged, just don't let the band win, you control it. And push-ups, last round, our dumbbell chest press. Looks like that. Dumbbells up, make it a bridge if it's too easy. Final round, you can just go extra slow on the way down if you want. So you don't do as many, but that time under tension is important. Pop back up. If you can't get back up, drop to the knees for the up. Solid plank and slow down on the way down. You can go extra fast, it's up to you. As long as you do it good form. Break. 3 done. Tough ones. Alright. Very good. We got one more pair of exercises, guys. Well done. How's everyone doing out there? Few deep exhales, focus on getting that carbon dioxide out of you. Bend your elbows, straighten them for your triceps. We're going to hit the triceps one more time now. Hamstring bridge and hollow body in and out, okay? Bend your elbows, straighten them. Hamstring bridge. So if your triceps are tired now, give yourself more band to play with. I'm just going to lay that band over my hips. The hamstring bridge, heels are in the ground, toes are up. All the weight's on my shoulder blades, down and up. When you use the band, your triceps are going to try and keep your elbows straight. Try and keep your pinkies in contact with the floor. That way you know they haven't moved. I don't want that band to stop the range of movement. I don't want you going most of the way up. Go all the way up. Just choose a band difficulty that restricts that or makes it more difficult. Second exercise, hug your knees so your lower back goes in the floor. You can support your head here if you want. Now slowly send those knees away from you and elbows away from the knees. Slowly back in. Every time you come in is a chance to reset. You shouldn't need it, Doug. Only go out as far as it's difficult to keep your lower back in the floor, but doable, okay? Crunch in. Stretch out. Only go as far as you can control. That might be here, might be here. Wherever it is, you can control it, okay? Alright, these are your last pair of exercises. Very good class this morning. Thank you, guys. And 40 seconds starts in 15. Final pair. Just challenge yourself. We've hit the triceps a few times. If you need to take the triceps out of it, that's fine. Make it a bridge. Make it a single leg bridge. 5 seconds. Pinkies in the ground. Heels in the ground. Push your hips tall. Slowly back down. Hollow body is the second exercise. In and out. Just makes it a little bit different than holding it. Both are good. But it's slowly in and out. Just like this is slowly back down to the floor. Keep your glutes squeezed. Your hamstrings are going to work. If you keep your pinkies in the floor, your triceps are going to work. But you actively have to engage your glutes on this. And your corset, like your plank. Core pulled in. 4 seconds. No weight on my neck or head here. And hollow body. Hug those knees. Lower back's on the floor. Keep that lower back. That's the goal here. As your elbows and knees drift away from each other, pull them back in. And this is slow. Go extra slow. More difficult. You could definitely leave one hand under the head as your elbow goes in and out on the other side. My feet stay very close to the floor. They're always lower than my knee until my knees straighten out. Every now and again reset. Are you in the ground with that lower back? 3. Take your time, slow down, break. Little bend of your elbows, straighten and loosen up those triceps. Alright, set yourself up. 7 seconds. Lower back. Keep your core tight. Heels in the ground, pinkies in the ground. Toes up, hips up. Toes stay up, hips go up and down. Again, every now and again, do one without the tension on the straps, just so you know you're getting the same height when you have the tension on the straps, on the bands, I mean, not the straps. If it's too easy, bring your hands close to your hips, stretch the band a little bit more, and control it down. Don't snap back down. If you feel like you're losing your range of movement with the hips, give yourself another ½ inch of band to play with. So it's still tough, but you're managing to get that full range of movement. 6 seconds. 2 more good ones. Don't fall down. Control it back down. Alright. Hit lower back in the floor. This is your last pair of exercises. This is your second last time doing it. So stay in the game. You've done great work, but now the same effort, the same intensity is worth more. If you can stay in the game now, those calories are worth more. You can focus on staying in the game. You burn a few extra calories now than for the same effort at the start of class. Keep that good form though. 5 seconds, don't speed up. In fact, slow it down. Whew. Very good. Last round, try and focus on extra slow coming down and extra slow moving in and out on the hollow body, okay? It's not about reps, it's about time under tension with good form. 8 seconds. Challenge those triceps by stretching that band as much as you can without changing your range of movement on your knees and hips. Go. Final 40 seconds on this. So it's not about reps. Time under tension, coming back down. No pressure on my head or neck. Are your glutes squeezed? Toes up. Heels close to your hips. Get that full open hips. Come on back down slowly. Pinky staying on the ground. You feel this above your elbow and your upper arm. It's extra slow now. 8 seconds. Extra slow on the way back down. You can pop up, but extra slow coming down. 2, 1. Reset. Get that lower back in the floor. Hold on to that. Slow motion going out. Slow motion coming back. Means you get a little extra time when you're in, but you're working hard on that extra time out there. Slow it down. Those legs are heavier now as they go away. You might not be able to go as far out as you did in round 1 without your back coming up. Lower back in the floor, 10 seconds now, extra slow. Lower back in the ground is the goal. The distance going long is the secondary goal. Break. Well done. That means plank, 1 minute, high intensity. Alright, let's get ready. One minute, you can be tall or low, high intensity, okay? 3, 2, 1, go for it. White knuckle intensity, so the same intensity that gives you a white knuckle grip, apply that to your forearms, pushing it to the floor, apply it to your shoulders, being pulled towards your hips, apply it to your stomach, being pulled into your lower back. Squeeze those glutes together, squeeze those hips together. Quads so tight that your knees are coming up your leg. Straight line from hip to head and from hip to tail. 30 seconds now. Go through that checklist again. White knuckle it. This is so intense that as soon as you stop thinking about it, it almost switches off. Type it up again. Think about it often. Fists, forearms, shoulders, stomach, glutes, quads. Be tall. 13 seconds. This is your foundation plank. Everything else gets built on this, but don't do an add-on to this unless this is solid. This is what we're working on now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, relax, relax. Well done. That concludes the work part of today's class. Let's go a little